We are finally here. We are officially at the Cali Q Game of the Year Awards, man. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. This is a part 2 follow-up to my video that I just made called JRPG of the Year. Watch both of the videos together to get the full experience. Now, 2024 has been incredible, from fighting games to JRPGs to everything in between. And in today's video, I will crown a personal champion. All of these games I'm gonna list here are games that I have played over the course of 2024, and these are the games that really touched and resonated with me during this year. It was not easy to choose a winner, as 2024 was packed full of these dope games. So you know what, without wasting any more of your time, let's go ahead and check out the nominees. So first off on our list, we have Tekken 8. Yes, I love fighting games, and the Tekken franchise has been a part of my gaming history for so many years, ever since I've been a kid. And in my opinion, Tekken 8 is one of the best released versions of the franchise. Now, there are some things about DLC and things that we're not happy with, but when I think about the entirety of Tekken 8, I was very impressed with the game's story mode. I was also impressed with the game's base roster because it had my main man Lee Chaolan in it, and that automatically made the roster a 10 out of 10. But no, Tekken 8 was a great entry into this long-running franchise, and I think it deserves its flowers, and I'm very excited that it won Fighting Game of the Year this year, and rightfully so. The game features fast-paced action, great visuals, and in my opinion, some of the best renditions of the characters to date. So my first nominee is Tekken 8. Since we're already down this fighting game road, let's go ahead and continue down this path. You have to put Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi or Sparking Zero 4 on this list. Why? Because this game is a dream come true if you were a fan of the Tenkaichi series, which I was an avid fan of the Tenkaichi series, and this game made my dreams come true. Is it perfect? No, but boy, they put so much effort and attention to detail into this game, and to me, it was one of my best releases that I've played this year. This is a classic case of when a dream comes true. I've always wanted a Budokai Tenkaichi 4, and Bandai Namco provided me with that in Sparking Zero, and there's nothing more that I want from a Dragon Ball Z game than this game right here. This game was my definitive Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi, and you know what? It was a dream come true, and I'm just grateful that I was alive long enough to actually see this game happen. Next on my list is my beloved Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes. This game is the spiritual successor to legendary JRPG franchise, the Suikoden series. Now, this game was one of my favorite releases of the year, but I talk about it way too much, and I'm going to keep this section short for your viewing pleasure. Eiyuden Chronicle is on the nomination list. Next, I want to nominate Capcom's Kunitsu-Gami Path of the Goddess. This game blends tower defense mechanics with amazing action gameplay, and its aesthetic is one of the most beautiful aesthetics I've ever seen in a game, and I always like to call it beautifully haunting. This game is one of the more unique games that I played of this entire year, and initially I had planned to not even give it a chance, but I'm so glad that I did give it a chance because it is by far the most unique game that I've played all of 2024. And if you're looking for something that embodies the creativity of what video games are all about, something that challenges the status quo, something that's not something you can just see on the market today, and in fact, I always say it feels like this game came out in 2006, well, go ahead and check out Kunitsu-Gami because it is definitely on my list of nominations for Game of the Year. Now, this next one I'm going to throw in as an honorable mention because technically these games are 20 years old, but the Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection was probably my most anticipated and hyped release of the year. Talk about a burst of nostalgia and high quality games. Marvel vs. Capcom is my favorite fighting game franchise of all time, and to have that ability to relive it in 2024 in its full lineage, in its full history and glory, made it definitely one of the highlights of my entire year. But out of fairness, these games are old, so I won't include them on my Game of the Year list. But if I could, I definitely would. It's Marvel, baby. And rounding out my Capcom nominees is Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster. If you were around in 2006, you would know that the original was a big deal. It really was a huge thing for the Xbox 360 when this game came out, and this game sold over 1 million units on that console. Well, it came back in 2024. It was announced with no build up. No one even knew where this was coming from, but alas, it was here. And I really enjoyed this game as a big Dead Rising fan. It had a couple of censorship and a couple of other issues that had a lot of fans upset, but I enjoyed my time with this game overall, man. It didn't do anything too offensive to me. There were some things that could have been improved, but when I think about having a Dead Rising experience in 2024, this was the best look and opportunity to feel like what the franchise could be in a modern day setting. So I'm so glad that Capcom decided to give the franchise another chance, and I really enjoyed my time with the Deluxe Remaster. Next, I want to include BlackMyth Wukong. This game was just fire upon fire, and this game was revolutionary in my opinion when it comes to its scope, its presentation, and just the way the game carries itself. I remember this game reaching a monumental Steam number when it first came out, and you know what? It absolutely deserves it. So for me, Wukong was one of the best action experiences of the year, and I think it was rated perhaps too harshly. I think it's a way better game than its current Metacritic says that it is. Whatever the case may be, Wukong is absolutely fire, and it's just amazing to see this type of game released in 2024, and it definitely deserves a spot on my nomination list. So as you can see, I have some bangers on this list, but now there can only be one. The time is now. Let's choose our game of the year. My game of the year will have to go to Kunitsu-Gami Path of the Goddess. Yes, I don't know how many of you guys saw this coming, but this game surprised the heck out of me, and I had no idea it would be my game of the year until I looked back at all of the facts. I platinumed the game, I played the game until nighttime, and the game was just one of the most unique experiences I had ever played. So yes, guys, that is my pick for game of the year, Kunitsu-Gami Path of the Goddess by Capcom. I had no idea what this game was when they were promoting it. I had no idea I'd be even interested in this game. And in fact, I said, who are they making this game for? But boy, when that demo came out, it completely intrigued me to the point where I wanted to purchase the game on day one. And I'm so glad that I did. I feel like this game is absolutely the sleeper hit of the year, and I've been telling you guys that all year, which is why I've been promoting it so heavy. I just didn't know it was actually my favorite game of the year until now. When I put everything in the list, this was probably my favorite game of the year. I even platinumed the darn game. So you can imagine how much dedication that took to do. Are you guys shocked? Are you surprised by my game of the year? Or did you kind of see it coming because of the breadcrumbs I've been leaving? Let me know down in the comment section below, what is your game of the year? And have you enjoyed the gaming year of 2024? Has it turned out the way that you wanted? Could it have been better? I'm curious to hear all of your stories and all of your responses down in the comment section below. I think that's it for the awards this year, guys. Let's look on next to 2025. It's been a beautiful year with you guys so far, and I cannot wait to continue to grow with you. All right, y'all. Y'all are the best. I love y'all. I'll see y'all on the next video. Peace. Bye.